words out my mouth. By the time she got to me, she just went boof.
Me no depend on no man, I know me that. Some gal hype and broke, I know me that. Fi bad mind people things, me no pray that. Me life too blessed, just me believe that. Gal a hype and broke, I know me that. Me no depend on no man, I know me that. Fi bad mind people things, me no pray that. Me life too blessed, believe that. No boy can't tell me what fi do and what me no fi do. Living up with me crew, flying straight to Peru, Dubai too. Now for beg a dollar pocket, it no shallow money pocket, a pocket a jump like kangaroo. Now fi watch.
Hi guys, welcome to the YouTube. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the Doll Traps YouTube channel. Thank you for all the people that have been supporting me through this journey. I've had an overwhelming amount of support and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you to all my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing, honey? You gotta subscribe. This ain't for free. I'm joking, but yeah. And also, yeah, thank you for all the love and support. Like, it's really egged me on to to make another video. So today I'll just be telling you a story time about a certain situation that happened to me in Jamaica. I have many story times about Jamaica, but this is one of the most, I think, funniest ones, I should say. If you don't know already, I grew up in Jamaica, so I went to school there. I came back to England when I was about 13 and did my GCSEs. So yeah, it was a very challenging experience to say the least. And yeah, it's just another experience that I like to share with you guys. So quick backstory. I used to live in a place called Negril, and it's like a more of a touristy part of Jamaica. It's a bit like Kingston, but not as built up as Kingston. So yeah, my school was in a place called Savannah Lamar. So Savannah Lamar is about a 20 to 25 minute taxi drive from Negril. So I used to do that every morning to get to school. I went to a Seventh-day Adventist school, so they didn't eat meat, which was quite difficult for me because there was loads of times me and my friends used to sneak out to go to KFC. My nan used to get calls saying that they saw me in KFC and I'm gonna have a disciplinary and stuff like that. It was quite challenging at first, but I got the hang of it. So yeah, so I'm not going to tell you about the schooling today. I'll do that in another story time because there's so many stories around that. I'm just going to tell you about a certain situation that happened to me. So, cool. Where I lived in Negril, it was basically down a hill. So, if you go up the hill, you're going towards a place called Mount Airy, which is still in Negril. It's just another part of Negril. So, I lived in Good Hope. I lived in a place called parish called Good Hope, and I used to travel up to Mount Airy, which is another part of Negril. So in Mount Airy, I had a little boyfriend, and his name was called, let's gonna name him Tyson. So me and Tyson used to do a thing, nothing serious. I was only like 15. So yeah, but we just used to see each other here and there. But to be honest, I thought no one knew. I thought this was a download thing. I thought like, keep it on the download. You better keep it. Nobody has to know. Yeah, he lived in Mount Airy, so I didn't even tell my friends I was seeing him. Like, it was such a secret. So I used to creep up there and then creep back down. So I creep, yeah, I just keep it on the down low, so nobody else knows. It was literally like a 5-minute drive in a taxi, and taxis drive past all the time. So like, I'll just quickly jump in a taxi, go to his, we'll chill, and then I'll come back down again. And I honestly thought that no one would see, like no one saw, no one knew. Honestly, I swear down. This is how where I lived works. So in the morning when I was going to school, I would go to the bus stop which was like a big bus park. It would have taxis, it would have the school bus, which is a whole nother story time for a whole nother day, which I should tell you about. But yeah, so I used to catch the taxi from the bus park from Good Hope, and I used to catch it all the way to Savannah Lamar. Now you can also go another route. You can go from Good Hope straight up to Mount Airy and then to Savannah Lamar, which was quite a longer way and more expensive. But usually if I was going to see Tyson, I would go that way back home. So one day I went that way back home. I still thought no one saw me, even though my school dress was bright pink. But anyways, I even know I was the only English in the village. But anyways, so I used to creep up there, creep down. So I went back down. Everything was fine that day. It was a weekend. It was nice. I just saw Tyson, went home to wash my school clothes and sort out myself for the weekend. And there was a dance keeping at the shop. So we have these dances in Jamaica where they will keep at like a corner shop. It didn't look like the corner shops that we have here. There would be like little huts and stuff like that. So yeah, there was a dance keeping at my auntie's shop, and she literally lives in the middle of Good Hope. So she lives right bang in between Good Hope and Mount Airy, and I knew he was going to be there and everyone was going to be there because it was a big party. So I was like to my nan, oh, can I go? She was like, yeah, that's fine. Just take your phone, because she's going to go as well. Everyone was going. So that night, Saturday night, I got ready. It was quite early actually. It was about 7, and I went to my brethren's house. She lives in front of the shop that the party was keeping. And so I left my nan at the shop because it's my nan's people that were keeping a party. And my nan said to me, before I left, make sure you keep your phone on, and make sure you meet me at the shop at 1 a.m. just to check in. I don't have to go home, but just to check in so she knows that I'm good, because obviously she ain't going to see me. It's a big party. So I was like, yeah, nan, that's fine. And then I went off with my brethrens. Now my brethren used to live in front of the shop, so we were all chilling there, like all the youngsters. We all chilled there. We were playing games or whatever. And I think I had an argument with Tyson, and that I just stopped responding to his texts. And then it must have got to so we're still playing games. It was like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And I look behind me and I can see Tyson. He came into the driveway of where the girl lives, and he was cussing and saying like how I wasn't answering my phone and da-da-da-da. And I had my phone in my hand, literally, and I'm cussing back. I had my phone like this, and he snatched my phone out of my hand and took off. My man was running, bolting. And backstory, that phone wasn't even my phone. It was my grandma's phone, my great grandma's phone. So I couldn't come back without the phone. So I ran after him, and then when I started running after him, my brethren started running after me because they wasn't really sure. They saw a bit of the drama, but they wasn't sure what actually happened because it happened so quick. So he's running now. I'm running after him. Now remember, he's running to his yard. Remember I said that he lives up the hill. So he's running. It's about a 5-minute drive, but it's about a 20-minute run. You know them ones. So he's running, bolting. I'm running up the hill, coming out of breath, running out of breath. And then it was getting dark. Well, it was very dark actually. It was pitch black, and there's no street lights in Jamaica. Well, in certain places. And where he ran to, where his house was, it was pitch black. And I stopped when I got to the top of the hill because my friends were shouting at me saying not to go up there because it's so dangerous. Like, it's pitch black, they don't know who's up there. So I stopped and I was cussing, thinking like, what should I do? Should I go there? Should I risk my life, risk my safety? or should I just leave it and just try and get it another day? But I was thinking, no, like I have to. And literally, I don't know how long we were up there for, but time flew. Like, I don't know where the time went. It's because all that running, then all that procrastinating, thinking, should I go down there, should I not? Arguing with my friends to the point where my friends actually had to drag me down the hill because I was ready to go up there, you know. I didn't care because at the end of the day, it wasn't my phone.
I want back everything. Laptop, phone, everything. A 5-phone flood, I want back everybody. Name brand furniture, name brand bed, and name brand car.
I'm not going home to get licks, no sir. So cool now. We get back down the hill. I go back to my friend's house to like de-stress and whatever, and then something tells me to look at the time. I look at the time and the time's 2:30 a.m. 2:38. Remember my nan told me to meet at the shop at 1 a.m, you know. So I get to the shop now and I'm like to my auntie, oh, have you seen my nan? And she's like, no, but she's looking for you and she's really angry. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was proper shook. I was thinking, nah, she's gonna go mad. So cool now. I'm standing like at the shop door, like trying to look out for my nan. Music's playing, everyone's holding the vibes, like the party's lit, it's ram. And then I look to my left and I see my nan marching towards me, marching. And I'm thinking, oh shit. Like I can see on her expression, like I'm all smiling, like, hi nan, like hi. Sorry, like I couldn't even get the words out my mouth. By the time she got to me, she just went, boof.
Don't whoop the girl. Don't do it, Mabel.
I done told you, and come here.
Maybe.
I promise you guys, you know, like the donut buns, I don't know if you know, but like we used to have these like donut bun scrunchies. You put them in your head and you put your hair over. I had both earrings in, and what else did I have? I think that was it. And she hit me so hard that both my earrings came out, both of them. Just got them from the hair shop. My donut bun fell out my hair. Like it was a powerful hit, and I dropped to the floor. Like it was mad. And she was like, come, we're going home. So as soon as everyone saw that, by the way, when everyone saw that, music locked off. Why did they turn off the music? Like they locked off the music, blood, after I got boxed. Why are they turning off the music? I couldn't believe it. It was so embarrassing. Everyone was looking at me like, what's going on? Like, and then I'm walking to the car and I can feel everyone looking at me. So I was so nervous that I tripped whilst walking to the car and I fell on the flipping floor, blood. I was sprawled out on the floor, no cap. Like it was so embarrassing. Like it's the most embarrassing story I've ever had. So anyways, I picked myself up and then I got in the car. Now to top it off, the party's here, my nan's part's here. So instead of my nan doing a quick U-turn like to come out, she decides to drive through the party, come back through the party to go home. So I'm sitting in the car like, because I'm shook and everyone can see me twist up in the car. I'm thinking my nan's just gonna go, like I'm shook. Anyways, we get home and my stepdad's at home. And they're telling my stepdad what happened, and my stepdad comes to me and he's like, oh yeah, I know you've been creeping up to his house. I know, people have been telling me. I was thinking, oh my gosh, people actually know, like this is mad. People know. So that means all that time when I thought I was creeping, people saw me. Like it's mad. And that's when I found out that the village talks, like people are chatty. That is the day I found out. And it's funny, after that, like I started to realize that I started to hear more and see more, but I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe people actually knew that I was creeping up there. So in the morning, we had to go and get the phone because I said it wasn't my phone, it was my grandma's phone. So we went to the police station. It was me, my stepdad and my nan, and we drove in the police car through Good Hope up the hill. So we're driving through the village, everyone can see me in the back of the police car. I looked like one snitch. I was just thinking, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. If it was my phone, you know, I'd have left it because that is just drama. So anyways, going off in the police car, driving to his house, everyone's looking at me, everyone's chatting. I can see them getting ready to chat, saying, yeah, you sit here in a police car, you know? Oi. So you get to the house and he's not there, but his mum's there. I think he knew that I was coming for the phone, or someone might have warned him like police is coming to your yard, because he left the phone there. And I don't know if you remember, but we had the little like memory cards that had all the tunes on and all your pictures and that. He stole my memory card, and in the back of the phone, in the back of my grandmother's phone, he engraved,
fucking love you. I know people tell me that I deserve better, but I don't want nobody else. I want you. You're all I want, babe.
I loved you, you fucking bitch. I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to try and scratch it out before I gave it back to my grandma, because she wouldn't really clock on like that, but I had to scratch it out. It was bad. Why would you engrave that on the back of the phone? So he definitely knew that I was coming. And I got my phone, and I think the police told me not to stay away from him or whatever. So after that I went back to my house, and please believe after that I never saw him again. Like, I didn't even see him in the area, anything, and I was just confused. I was thinking, where did he go to? But I just left it as that. I didn't want no more drama. So this is how news spreads, and this is going to be a part of another time that I'm going to tell you, not straight away, but I'm going to tell this story time another day. But so remember, all this happened on the weekend. That police stuff happened on the Sunday. On Monday I had school, so I got ready for school, everything. And usually in the week I would get on a school bus, and everybody would be on the school bus. The school bus was like, it was basically for the popular kids mainly, I can't even lie to you. And even if I was late, like, they would always wait for me. The only time that I'd catch a bike taxi to school is if I was really late, like an hour and a bit late. But if I was like half an hour late, they would wait. So anyways, I go to the bus park. I'm early, and I'm the last one to get on the bus. When I get to the bus park, I saw the bus park at the traffic lights, like driving off. And I was running and I flagged down the bus. I was like, where you lot going? How you trying to leave me? And then everyone on the bus was like, nah, tell her to get off the bus. Make her come off of the bus. They didn't want me to get on the bus. And I was like, what do you lot mean? I still got on the bus because I'm not going to be late for school. What? So I got on the bus, and no one was talking to me. Like, they were saying that I caused so much drama, and I should have just left the phone, and they were making up rumours that I actually went down. Remember, my friends were telling me not to go down the hill. They were making up rumours saying how I went down the hill, and this happened to me and that happened to me. And I was thinking, wow, like, this is mix up. Like, seriously, not even my best friend was talking to me. And I was thinking, wow, you lot was there. How are you going to entertain the mix up? So I just left it as that. The maddest thing is, straight after that, like a couple days later, my grandma actually fell down and broke her ankle, so we had to go back to England. So I had to leave that school and finish my studies in the UK, even though I did, as it was only like summer school and stuff like that. I was already going to school in the UK, but after that situation, like, it was a permanent move, otherwise I would have stayed. So I didn't really see them again. And even when I came back to Negril, I didn't really see any of my school friends. I just had I still have my friends that live in the area. I don't really talk to any of my school friends. I haven't seen them. I think they've all moved out of the area and stuff like that now. So yeah, it was quite a traumatic experience because I'm quite a quiet person and I don't really like mix-up. So, well, who likes mix-up? But let's say I don't, so I just kept my mouth shut and I carried on with my day. But as I said, I have a lot of stories ongoing from that situation in regards to school. So they are other story times for another day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my mini story time. It's not the best of story times, but it's just a quick story time to get you lot through the week. And I hope to see you guys soon, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, thumbs up guys.